Hello, everyone. Welcome back to English Talking Practice. I'm Lily, and it's so good to see you all again.
And I'm David. Hey everyone, we're so excited for today's episode.
We have such a perfect topic for this time of year. David, can you feel it? The cold air, the shorter days, everything changing around us?
Oh, absolutely. Winter is here. And that's exactly what we're talking about today. How to talk about winter in English.
That's right. Whether you're describing the weather, talking about winter activities, complaining about the cold, or planning winter vacations, this episode will give you all the vocabulary and phrases you need.
And we're going to make this super practical, just like always. We'll cover everything from basic weather vocabulary to full natural conversations.
Before we jump in, don't forget to subscribe to English Talking Practice and hit that bell icon so you get notified every time we post a new episode.
All right, Lily, I'm freezing just thinking about winter. Let's start with the basics. How do we even begin talking about winter weather?
Great question. So the most common way to start a winter conversation is actually by commenting on the weather. In English-speaking cultures, weather is a super common conversation starter, especially in winter.
Right. You might say something simple like, "It's so cold today," or "It's freezing outside." These are probably the most common phrases you'll hear.
Exactly. And here's an important note. When we talk about weather, we use it as the subject. We say it's cold, not the weather is cold, in casual conversation.
Good point. Other common opening phrases include, "Wow, it's really cold out there," or "Bundle up, it's freezing," or "Did you see how much snow we got?"
Those are perfect. You could also say, "Can you believe how cold it is?" Or "This winter is brutal," if it's particularly harsh.
And if you're inside looking out the window, you might say, "It looks miserable out there," or "I don't want to go outside today."
That's very relatable. Now let's dive into essential winter vocabulary. David, let's break this down by categories. What should we start with?
Let's start with weather conditions. These are the words that describe what's actually happening outside.
Okay, perfect. So the most basic word is cold. That means low temperature. We can say it's cold outside.
Then we have freezing. That's even colder than cold, like it's absolutely freezing today. This means it's so cold it might feel like you might freeze.
Right. And we can say frigid, which is very formal, or icy, which means extremely cold, like ice.
Don't forget chilly. That's a lighter cold, not too severe. Like, "It's a bit chilly this morning. You might need a jacket."
Good one. Now let's talk about snow. The basic word is snow, both a noun and a verb. Look at the snow, or it's snowing outside.
When snow is falling, we say it's snowing. When there's a lot of snow falling heavily, we say it's snowing heavily or we're having a snowstorm.
A snowstorm is when there's heavy snow and strong winds. An even more severe version is a blizzard. That's a dangerous snowstorm with very heavy snow and very strong winds.
Right. And there's snowflakes. Those are the individual pieces of snow that fall. Each snowflake is unique.
When snow is light and gentle, we might say it's flurrying or we're having snow flurries. That means light, scattered snowfall.
After it snows, you'll see snow on the ground or snow coverage. We might say, "We got 6 inches of snow last night."
And when old snow becomes hard and icy, we call it ice or black ice on roads. That's very dangerous because you can't see it.
Speaking of ice, let's talk about ice-related vocabulary. We have icicles. Those are the long, pointed pieces of ice that hang down from roofs and trees.
Yes, they look beautiful, but can be dangerous if they fall. Then there's frost. That's the thin white layer of ice crystals that forms on surfaces overnight.
You might say there's frost on the windows, or the grass is covered in frost. It creates beautiful patterns.
Another ice word is hail. Those are small balls of ice that fall from the sky like frozen rain. It's hailing means hail is falling.
And sleet is a mix of rain and snow or partially frozen rain. It's very unpleasant. Nobody likes sleet.
Ha, so true. Now let's talk about windy weather because winter is often windy.
Right. We have windy. That's the adjective. It's very windy today. The noun is wind. The wind is so strong.
When wind is very strong, we say gusty or talk about wind gusts, like, watch out for those strong wind gusts.
You might also hear blustery, which means windy with strong gusts. It's a bit more literary or formal.
And when cold wind hits your face, it's biting wind, or we say, the wind is biting. It means it feels sharp and painful.
Great description. Now let's move to winter clothing vocabulary because you need to dress warm in winter.
Absolutely. The general phrase is winter clothes or warm clothes. Let's go through specific items.
First, we have coat or winter coat. That's the main outer layer. Some people say jacket, but a coat is usually longer and warmer.
Then there's a parka. That's a very warm coat, usually with a hood, often filled with down feathers or synthetic insulation.
Don't forget gloves or mittens for your hands. Gloves have separate fingers. Mittens keep all fingers together except the thumb.
For your head, you wear a hat or a beanie or winter hat. In the UK, they say woolly hat. Some people also say knit cap.
And a scarf goes around your neck to keep it warm. We say wrap a scarf around your neck.
For your feet, you need boots or winter boots. These are waterproof and warm, usually higher than regular shoes.
Inside the boots, you might wear thick socks or wool socks to keep your feet extra warm.
And many people wear layers. That means multiple pieces of clothing on top of each other, like a shirt, then a sweater, then a coat.
Great explanation. The phrase is dress in layers or layer up. Now let's talk about winter activities.
Fun topic. Let's start with snow activities. The most popular is probably skiing. That's sliding down snowy mountains on skis.
Then there's snowboarding, similar to skiing, but you stand on one board instead of two skis.
For kids and families, there's sledding or going sledding. That's sliding down hills on a sled. In the UK, they say tobogganing.
And of course, ice skating. That's gliding on ice wearing ice skates. You can ice skate on frozen ponds or at indoor rinks.
A really fun activity is building a snowman. That's when you roll up big balls of snow and stack them to make a figure that looks like a person.
Kids love having snowball fights. That's throwing balls of snow at each other. It's all in good fun.
And you can make snow angels. That's when you lie down in the snow and move your arms and legs to create an angel shape.
For less active people, there's ice fishing. That's fishing through a hole in frozen ice on a lake.
Or you could go for a winter hike in the snowy woods. Just make sure to dress warmly.
Absolutely. Now let's talk about winter indoor activities because sometimes it's too cold to go outside.
Right. A very common indoor activity is staying cozy at home. We use that word a lot. Cozy means warm, comfortable, and pleasant.
You might say, I'm staying cozy at home today, or let's have a cozy night in. It's a very winter word.
People love drinking hot chocolate or hot cocoa in winter. You can also have hot tea, hot coffee, or warm apple cider.
There's sitting by the fireplace or making a fire in the fireplace. The phrase is cozy up by the fire.
Many people enjoy reading a book under a warm blanket or watching movies. We call them winter movies or cozy movies.
And of course, baking is super popular in winter. Baking cookies, cakes, bread. The warm oven makes the house smell amazing.
Yes, and the phrase is comfort food. That means warm, hearty, satisfying food that makes you feel good, like soup, stew, casseroles.
Speaking of food, let's talk about winter food vocabulary.
Great idea. So we have soup, that's a hot liquid food, very popular in winter. Chicken soup, vegetable soup, tomato soup.
Then there's stew. That's thicker than soup, usually with chunks of meat and vegetables cooked together for a long time.
We also have chili, that's a spicy stew with beans and meat, perfect for cold days.
For breakfast, people love oatmeal or porridge. That's a warm cereal made from oats, very filling and warming.
And we can't forget hot drinks. We already mentioned hot chocolate and tea, but there's also mulled wine, warm spiced wine.
Coffee drinks are popular too. Lattes, cappuccinos, hot coffee in general. Many people can't survive winter without coffee.
Ha, so true. Now let's talk about winter weather problems and complaints. This is important because people talk about this a lot.
Oh yes, winter can be difficult. Common complaints include it's too cold, or I hate the cold, or I can't stand this weather.
People often say, I'm freezing, or I'm so cold, or I can't feel my fingers when they're really cold.
There's also the roads are icy or driving is dangerous in this weather. That's about winter driving conditions.
You might hear, I'm sick of shoveling snow. That means using a shovel to remove snow from driveways and sidewalks. It's hard work.
Or my heating bill is so high. Winter heating costs a lot of money. We say heating bill or energy bill.
People complain about getting sick in winter too. I caught a cold, or I have the flu, or everyone is getting sick.
And there's seasonal depression or winter blues. That's feeling sad because of the dark, cold weather. It's a real thing.
Yes, many people experience that. They might say, I miss the sun, or these short days are depressing, or I can't wait for spring.
On the other hand, some people love winter. Let's talk about positive winter expressions.
Great idea. Winter lovers might say, I love winter, or winter is my favorite season, or I love the snow.
They might say, winter is so beautiful, or I love the winter scenery. Scenery means the natural views and landscape.
Or there's something magical about winter, or I love the cozy feeling of winter. Very poetic.
Some people say, I prefer cold weather to hot weather, or I'd rather be cold than hot.
And winter activities fans say, I can't wait to go skiing, or winter is the best time for outdoor sports.
All right, now let's practice using all this vocabulary in sentences. I'll start with some examples.
Go for it.
Example 1. It snowed 6 inches last night, so I had to shovel the driveway this morning.
Good one. Here's mine. It's absolutely freezing outside. Make sure you wear your warm coat and gloves.
Nice. How about, we're planning to go skiing in the mountains next weekend if the weather is good.
Perfect. My turn. I love sitting by the fireplace with a cup of hot chocolate on cold winter evenings.
That sounds so cozy. Here's another. The roads are really icy today, so please drive carefully.
Important safety advice. Okay, the kids are so excited because school is closed due to the snowstorm.
Lucky kids. Let me try. I need to buy new winter boots because my old ones are worn out.
Practical. Here's one. We had a massive snowball fight in the park yesterday. It was so much fun.
Sounds like a blast. All right, everyone. Now let's move into talking about winter plans and preferences. This is where we practice different tenses.
Right. So when someone asks, what are you doing this winter? You might answer with future plans.
For example, I'm going skiing in Colorado next month, or we're planning a winter vacation to Canada.
Or if you're staying local, I'm just staying home and enjoying the cozy weather. Or I'm not doing anything special, just relaxing.
You can talk about habits with present simple. I go ice skating every weekend in winter, or we always visit my grandparents during winter break.
And for general preferences, I prefer staying indoors when it's cold, or I like going for winter walks.
Exactly. Now let's talk about asking questions about someone else's winter experience.
Good idea. Common questions include, how do you feel about winter? Do you like cold weather? What's your favorite winter activity?
Or, have you ever been skiing? Do you prefer winter or summer? How do you stay warm in winter?
More specific questions, does it snow where you live? What's winter like in your country? What do you usually do in winter?
Those are great conversation starters. Now let's do our full practice dialogue. This is where we put everything together in a natural conversation.
Perfect. Let's imagine we're two coworkers who are chatting at the office on a cold winter morning. Ready?
Ready? Let's go.
Good morning, David. Wow, you look frozen. Did you walk to work?
Morning, Lily. Yes, I did, and I'm absolutely freezing. It's so cold out there. I think it's the coldest day we've had this winter.
I believe it. I heard on the news it's supposed to drop to -10 degrees tonight. Can you believe that?
-10? That's insane. I need to make sure my heat is turned up high tonight. My apartment gets so cold.
You should get a space heater for your bedroom. That's what I do. It makes such a difference.
That's a good idea. I'll look into that. Did you drive today or take the bus?
I drove, but honestly, it was a little scary. The roads are still icy from the snow we got over the weekend. I saw 2 cars that had slid off the road.
Oh no, that's dangerous. Yeah, we got, like 8 inches of snow on Saturday? I spent all Sunday morning shoveling my driveway and walkway.
Same here. My back is still sore from all that shoveling. And just when I finished, the snowplow came by and pushed all that heavy snow right back into my driveway.
That's the worst. That always happens. So frustrating. Do you have a snowblower?
No, I just use a regular shovel. I really should invest in a snowblower, though. It would save so much time and energy.
Definitely worth it if you're planning to stay in this area. This region gets so much snow every winter.
True. So what did you do the rest of the weekend after shoveling? Did you go out or stay in?
I stayed in. It was too cold and snowy to go anywhere. I just had a cozy day at home. Made a big pot of chili, watched some movies, read a book by the fireplace.
That sounds absolutely perfect. I love cozy winter days like that. What movies did you watch?
I watched some old classics, a couple of feel-good movies, and a documentary. Nothing too heavy, just relaxing entertainment. What about you? What did you do?
Well, Saturday was all about the snow, but on Sunday, my family and I actually went sledding at the big hill in Jefferson Park.
Oh, wow. That sounds fun. Wasn't it too cold, though?
It was cold, but we bundled up really well. Layers of clothing, winter coats, hats, gloves, scarves, the whole deal. And once you start sledding and running around, you actually warm up.
That's true. I remember going sledding as a kid. It was always such a blast. Did your kids enjoy it?
They had an amazing time. We were there for about 3 hours. They didn't want to leave. We also built a snowman and had a little snowball fight.
Oh, that's so sweet. You're making great winter memories with them. I haven't built a snowman in years.
You should. It's never too late. It's actually really fun, even as an adult. Next time it snows, come join us.
I might take you up on that. It does sound fun. So are you looking forward to more winter or are you ready for spring?
That's a tough question. I have mixed feelings about winter. I love the cozy aspects, the hot chocolate, the fireplace, the warm blankets, staying in and baking.
But
I'm getting a bit tired of the cold and the snow. Scraping ice off my car every morning, the high heating bills, the dangerous driving conditions, the short days, it all gets old after a while.
I totally understand. I'm the same way. I enjoy winter for about a month, maybe 6 weeks, and then I'm ready for it to be over.
Exactly. How many more weeks of winter do we have?
Well, winter officially ends in late March, so we've got about 2.5 more months, but realistically, it stays cold here until April.
Ugh, don't remind me. I'm already dreaming of spring flowers and warm sunshine.
Me too. Although, I have to say, I do have something to look forward to in winter. I'm going on a ski trip next month.
Oh, really? Where are you going?
I'm going to Vermont with some friends. We're staying at a ski resort for a long weekend. 4 days of skiing, good food, and relaxation.
That sounds amazing. Have you been skiing before?
Yeah, I go almost every year. I'm not an expert, but I can handle the intermediate slopes pretty well. I just love being out in the mountains, the fresh air, the beautiful scenery.
That does sound wonderful. I've never been skiing, actually. Is it difficult to learn?
Not really. If you take a lesson or two, you can learn the basics pretty quickly. It's definitely a lot of fun once you get the hang of it. You should try it sometime.
Maybe I will. My kids have been asking to try skiing. It might be a fun family activity.
It definitely is. There are lots of resorts with lessons for kids and families. You should look into it.
I'll do that. So, aside from the ski trip, any other winter plans?
Not really. Just trying to stay warm and get through the season. I'm also trying to get to the gym more because I always hibernate in winter and gain weight.
Ha, I know what you mean. It's so easy to just stay on the couch eating comfort food when it's cold outside.
Right? It's like my body goes into winter mode. Eat more, move less, sleep more.
That's actually normal. Our bodies naturally crave more food and rest in winter. It's evolutionary.
Well, that makes me feel less guilty, but still, I should probably be more active. What do you do to stay active in winter?
I try to go to yoga classes twice a week, and I take walks when the weather isn't too terrible. Even a 20-minute walk helps.
That's good. I should do that too. Maybe we could be walking buddies during lunch break when it's not too cold?
That would be great. I'd love the company, and it would force both of us to actually do it.
Perfect. Let's start next week. Speaking of which, did you see the weather forecast for this week?
I did. It's supposed to stay cold but clear. No more snow expected until the weekend, I think.
That's a relief. I could use a break from snow for a few days. Clear and cold is much better than snowy and cold.
Agreed. At least we can see where we're going. Oh, by the way, have you noticed how everyone at the office is getting sick?
Yes, it seems like half the company has a cold or the flu right now. It's that time of year.
Winter is the worst for getting sick. Everyone is cooped up indoors, germs spread more easily, and the cold weather weakens your immune system.
Exactly. I've been trying to be extra careful, washing my hands constantly, not touching my face, getting enough sleep, eating healthy.
Good habits. I'm doing the same. Plus, drinking lots of water and taking vitamin C. Gotta stay healthy.
For sure. The last thing I want is to be sick for my ski trip.
Definitely. Well, I hope you stay healthy, and I hope this winter passes quickly for both of us.
Me too. Thanks, Lily. Hey, want to grab some hot coffee from the break room? I still haven't warmed up for my walk this morning.
Absolutely. I could use some hot coffee too. Let's go.
Perfect. Thanks for the chat, Lily. It's nice to have someone to complain about winter with.
Ha, anytime. Misery loves company, right? Come on, let's get that coffee.
All right, everyone, that was our full practice dialogue. How did we do, Lily?
That was excellent. We covered so many different aspects of winter: the weather, activities, clothing, food, health, feelings about the season.
And we used so many different verb tenses naturally. Past tense for what we did, present tense for habits and general truths, future tense for plans.
Exactly. Now let's do a quick recap of the most important vocabulary and phrases from today's episode.
Great idea. Let's alternate again. Number 1, basic weather words: cold, freezing, frigid, chilly, icy.
Number 2, snow vocabulary: snow, snowing, snowstorm, blizzard, snowflakes, snow flurries.
Number 3, ice words: ice, icicles, frost, hail, sleet, black ice.
Number 4, wind descriptions: windy, gusty, blustery, biting wind.
Number 5, winter clothing: coat, parka, gloves, mittens, hat, beanie, scarf, boots, layers.
Number 6, winter activities: skiing, snowboarding, sledding, ice skating, building a snowman, snowball fights, snow angels.
Number 7, indoor activities: staying cozy, drinking hot chocolate, sitting by the fireplace, reading, watching movies, baking.
Number 8, winter food: soup, stew, chili, oatmeal, hot chocolate, hot coffee, comfort food.
Number 9, common complaints: it's too cold, I'm freezing, the roads are icy, I'm sick of shoveling snow.
And number 10, positive expressions: I love winter. Winter is beautiful. I love the cozy feeling. I can't wait to go skiing.
Perfect recap. Now let's practice pronunciation of some tricky winter words.
Good idea. Repeat after us. Temperature. Temperature. 4 syllables.
Comfortable, comfortable, or comfortable, 3 or 4 syllables. The O can almost disappear.
Icicle. Icicle. 3 syllables, stress on the first.
Scenery, scenery, 3 syllables, stress on the first.
Fireplace. Fireplace. 2 syllables, not fireplace with 3.
Chocolate, chocolate, or chocolate, 2 or 3 syllables. The O is often reduced.
Comfortable. Comfortable. And notice how we often drop sounds in casual speech.
Great. Now let's talk about some common mistakes learners make when discussing winter.
Mistake number 1, saying I have cold instead of I'm cold for temperature, or I have a cold for illness. These are different.
Mistake number 2, confusing weather and weather. Weather is climate, weather is for choices. Same pronunciation, different meaning.
Mistake number 3, saying how is the winter instead of what's winter like or how's winter going.
Mistake number 4, using very with freezing. We don't say very freezing because freezing already means extremely cold. Just say freezing or absolutely freezing.
Mistake number 5, forgetting to use it as the subject for weather. Always say it's snowing, not is snowing, or the snow is falling in casual speech.
Excellent reminders. Now let's give some bonus phrases for talking about winter weather.
When the temperature drops suddenly, you can say, it's getting colder, or the temperature is dropping, or it's cooling down.
When you go from inside to outside, you might say, "Brr, it's cold out here," or "Wow, it's much colder than I thought."
If you're checking the weather, you might say, what's the temperature today? Or how cold is it outside? Or did you check the weather forecast?
For extreme cold, you can say, "It's below freezing," or "The temperature is in the negative numbers," or "It's sub-zero today."
And for describing how cold feels on your body, you can say, my hands are numb, or I can't feel my toes, or I'm shivering.
When you finally get warm, you say, "I'm finally warming up," or "It feels so good to be inside," or "I'm thawing out." Thaw means to unfreeze.
Great expressions. Now let's practice some useful winter small talk questions and answers.
Question: how do you handle the cold? Answer: I just dress in layers and stay indoors as much as possible.
Question: do you like winter? Answer: I have mixed feelings. I love the cozy parts but hate the cold.
Question: what's your favorite thing about winter? Answer: I love sitting by the fire with a good book and hot chocolate.
Question: does it snow a lot where you're from? Answer: yes, we usually get several feet of snow every winter.
These are perfect for natural conversations. All right, everyone, we're approaching the end of today's episode.
Time flies when you're having fun. Let's do one final quick-fire vocabulary round. David, same as before. I say the word, you use it in a sentence.
Let's do it.
Blizzard.
The blizzard was so bad that all the roads were closed and we couldn't leave the house.
Cozy.
I love cozy winter nights at home with my family.
Shovel.
I need to shovel the driveway before I can drive my car out.
Hibernate.
I feel like I want to hibernate all winter long like a bear.
Fright bite.
If you stay outside too long in extreme cold without gloves, you could get frostbite on your fingers.
Bundle up.
Make sure to bundle up before you go outside. It's freezing.
Thaw.
The snow is finally starting to thaw because the temperature is rising.
Wind chill.
The actual temperature is 10 degrees, but with the wind chill, it feels like -5.
Excellent work. You're a winter vocabulary master.
Thanks. Now, everyone, it's time for our question of the day.
Today's question is, what is your favorite way to stay warm in winter? Think about it, practice your answer out loud, and leave it in the comments.
This is great practice for using winter vocabulary and talking about personal preferences.
You could talk about clothing, activities, food, drinks, or anything else that keeps you warm and cozy.
All right, everyone, that wraps up today's episode of English Talking Practice. Thank you so much for joining us to learn about winter vocabulary and conversations.
We hope you learned tons of useful words and phrases. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications.
If you enjoyed this episode, give it a thumbs up and share it with your English learning friends.
Leave comments below with your answers to our question or any other topics you'd like us to cover.
Remember, the key to fluency is practice, practice, practice. Use these words and phrases in your daily conversations.
Try to notice winter vocabulary when you watch English movies or TV shows, or when you read English articles.
The more you expose yourself to the language, the more it will become natural.
Stay warm out there, everyone, and keep practicing your English.
From both of us at English Talking Practice, take care and we'll see you in the next episode.
Happy learning, everyone!
Goodbye.
Bye!